You are now listening to Get the Chip. Before we get into today's video, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to Get the Chip for new sports content every week. So the first thing that's jumping out to me, man, was I woke up the other day and I saw this ESPN rankings. They did the top 100 players or whatever that they do every year, and this time was just nuts to me when I paid attention to it. So I'm going to read you off the top 10 players, and then we got to dissect this. And then I want you to give me your top 10 after that. Okay, so we're going to go from 10 down to 1. We got Nikola Jokic at number 10. We got James Harden at number 9. We got Steph Curry at number 8. We got Dame Lillard at number 7. We got Kevin Durant at number 6. We got Kawhi Leonard at number 5. We got Luka at number 4. We got Giannis at number 3. Then we got Anthony Davis at number 2. And of course, we got LeBron at number 1. Man, what is your thoughts after hearing ESPN rank the top 10 players in that way in the league?
I think that whoever made this list does not know basketball, number one. Whoever signed off on this, that's number one. They probably don't play. They probably just probably look at a lot of numbers, I'm sure. And also, I don't feel that whoever made this list has probably watched a lot of basketball to be in agreement with this. So that's my very short and sweet immediate reaction.
Man, here was my initial reaction when I looked at this. I said Nikola Jokic. Okay, cool. Like I scrolled over. I said Harden. I said what? Wait, I said what? Harden at number 9. What? Man, this dude average. Just James Harden is a bucket in general. I know people criticize him for defense and stuff, but I'm not even worried about that, man. James Harden is a bucket, and they got my man at number 9. Then I scrolled over one more time and saw Steph Curry. Steph at number 8. Bro, no. And then I scrolled over. I said, Dame? I said, Dame better than Curry and better than James? I said, oh, man, I don't know. And then I scrolled over and saw my boy KD. I said, KD at number 6? I said, nah, man. After that, the whole list was fraudulent.
Right. That's a great word. That is a great word.
Off the top. Man.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just say who shouldn't be on this list. Definitely. Okay.
Hey, bro, be careful, man. You're going to ruffle some feathers here. People going to be mad. You already saw people in the comments. That's a horrible take. So people starting to listen, man. And they judging. So be careful, bro.
This isn't a lifetime achievement award. So the point of this list for me is not supposed to be what a person has done throughout the entirety of their career up until this point. I think the list should be based on what a player is currently, or in the case of a couple injuries we have here with Steph, with KD, what's for sure going to be the case from my perspective. So with that said, Anthony Davis, number 2 for me. I can't put him number 2. I put him over. Yeah, I can't put him at number 2. Giannis to me is not a top 3 player in the NBA. So I'm going to go LeBron. I'm keeping LeBron there. I probably would put KD. And I actually feel like we had this conversation recently. I don't remember my exact order, but my top 5 for sure would be LeBron, KD, James Harden for sure. I think I might have put Russ at number 5. And number 4, Luka might have actually been up there. But yeah, to me, AD is not top 5. Giannis is not top 5. Jokic probably wouldn't be even my top 10 either. So I would just change the order up a little bit. So my top 3 is probably going to be LeBron, KD, James at number 3. And those two are kind of interchangeable for me. Like nobody can do anything with KD, but also nobody can do that with James Harden. So I can't really. I think no one can for sure argue. I would be interested to hear arguments from anyone to explain why KD has to be a 2 and James a 3 or vice versa. I just think that those two are interchangeable. It's almost a tie for me. Number 4, to me, Kawhi and Luka almost cancel each other out in a sense. I know that Kawhi has been being consistent and killing it for longer than Luka. But at this point, yeah, literally, I can't. To me, it's interchangeable. I can't see how someone could say, if you just look at the last year or even what these players are doing at this point in time, at this literally as of this date, one is not massively overshadowing the other one to me. So if I round it out, that is my top 5-ish. I might actually have to argue with myself to put Russ in there. Yeah, Russ. If I had to choose between, okay, now here's kind of just the last thing I'm gonna say. Personal preference. I actually probably would take Russ over Kawhi because I feel like,
What?
yes. Let me explain. Listen, let me explain. Let me explain. To me,
Oh man.
Russ is my second favorite. My second favorite player after
So
Kobe.
it's some bias in this. Okay.
There's
Okay.
some bias.
Okay.
However, the level of consistency that Russ plays with, it to me it hasn't changed. So what I mean by that is Kawhi is a great player, super efficient, and he's consistently that. But beyond that, like to me, he's not doing a ton. Like I'll put it to you this way: if you take away the very fortunate bounce that Kawhi got when they see that the
When the Raptors beat Philly.
Raptors beat the Philly, right? If take that shot away, just take that shot away. If you
Mhm.
put Russ in his spot in that team, could the Raptors have both beat the Sixers as well as won a championship? If you replace Russ at that point of time, triple double Russ, just the way he plays. If you literally interchange them, could they have still won the championship?
I don't know because I feel like their shooting at that point is sus. Kawhi was getting a lot of buckets for Toronto.
That's
And I
fine, but
feel and I feel like Russ now at this point in his career, a few years ago, maybe so, but I feel like Russ now, Cats is just backing up and letting him shoot. And
I
he's
agree.
missing. He's shooting at a bad clip. So I
I
feel
agree,
like that's tough.
but their consistency as far as their impact of the game, it's similar, but it's in different ways. Like Kawhi is gonna get if he needs to average 30, he'll do that. He'll average a bunch of rebounds and a bunch of assists. Russ can average 20 something, average, essentially triple double, 10 plus assists, 10 plus rebounds. And the thing that I feel like with Toronto, because that's the thing why I think catapulted Kawhi to being at one point like earlier last year, maybe a top player versus LeBron. Essentially, it was that championship, but no one talks about how much support and how well the others around him played in Toronto. It wasn't like he just carried Toronto to a championship. He was the last piece that they needed. Toronto has been we've known that, right? With DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry, all that. They had a really good team, but they kept getting essentially facing LeBron and losing. You get
Mhm.
you get Kawhi there, who had championship experience from the Spurs. Of course, he's a bucket. He's automatic. He's robotic, almost like a cyborg, maybe whatever. But I just don't feel like Toronto was a really great team. Whether you put Kawhi there or Russ, I think they could have won. Anyway, that's beside the point. That's not what we're here to talk about. Russ isn't even in this list here. So yeah, to me, Giannis and AD are not top 5. I actually would take Dame over Steph at this point in time. I'm not confident that Steph is gonna be a
Mm.
better point guard than Dame this year. Jokic, I don't know that he would even be in my top 10.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
got no Jokic in my top
so
10
yeah,
either.
I haven't really placed my order of the top 10. I want a little bit more time to think about that. But yeah, for sure, Jokic would be out. Definitely top 3 is not. I don't even know. I probably will put Giannis, man. Like I will put Giannis after LeBron, after Luca, after Kawhi, after KD, after James Harden. Like if I had to
Yeah,
ask
bro.
myself, do I want Giannis or Dame? I actually might choose Dame. Like to be real, like seriously, like
Ooh, that's spicy, boy.
I'm just saying, like Dame. I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. It's whoever made this top 10 list doesn't they don't watch or know basketball, in my opinion.
You ready for mine?
Yeah, go ahead. You gonna put them in order?
I'm gonna put them in order, everything.
All right, when you're done, I'll tell you mine quickly. Go ahead.
All right, here I go. So right off the top, man, I'm going LeBron. LeBron is number 1. Still, that's up for grabs this season, I think, man. If KD and LeBron both stay healthy, it's going to be interesting. But of course, I got KD at number 2. At number 3, I got Kawhi because he's a bucket and he plays defense too on both ends of the floor. So I got Kawhi at number 3. At number 4, I got James. At number 5, I got Luca. At number 6, I got Steph. At number 7, I got Giannis. At number 8, I got Dame. At number 9, I got Jason Tatum. And number 10, I got Embiid. So check this out, man. When you said Jokic, yeah, I'm taking Jokic out the top 10 for sure. And AD, I'm taking AD out the top 10 for sure too. And
Right.
the reason why I'm doing this to AD, everybody has this recency bias. Oh, AD, boy, he won a chip with LeBron. AD, he was balling. He hit the clutch jumper. I'm gonna take AD back before he had LeBron on his team. So when
Right.
AD was the guy on the Pelicans, AD could not get out the first round of the playoffs.
Right.
He was getting swept by the Warriors. So I understand the Warriors got a good team. And I'm talking about before KD Warriors, when it's just the Steph, Clay, Draymond Warriors. They swept AD and them. And AD
Right.
had a decent squad. But I get it, like not beating the Warriors, but if you the man, you can't get swept, man. Come on now. Or I think they might have got a game. But still, man, you gotta push the series if you AD, you a top 10 guy. Like, look at James Harden when he was doing against the Warriors. He was pushing them to 5-6 games basically by himself. And then you see, even when they had KD and he had CP, they took him to 7 games. So if with those things in mind, how are you going to make him the number 2 player and then set these other guys up where they are? Put James at number 9 and put AD at number 2 when AD is not even getting close to accomplishing the things that James was accomplishing when he was the man on the team.
Right. No,
Am I crazy?
No, you're absolutely right. Like hearing what you're saying, I agree. And then you brought in Tatum, which I'm not mad at. But actually bringing people on the list, I'm like, okay, so we can do that too. So yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Like the other thing I'll say about 82 is like recency bias. People don't forget how hurt he always was.
Oh
Every
my
season.
goodness.
And
Always hurt.
it wasn't like he had some kind of injury that required, something. The kind of injuries he would pick up and keep him up for part of a game, we would get just hooping at 24 fitness level. Like,
I was about to say
you
that.
caught an elbow. Somebody elbowed you in the rear and it hurt. Whatever. This cat, like seriously, you hit the ground, you fall on your tailbone. Like this cat, anything, you roll your ankle. Like he doesn't play through nothing, man. And I can't believe, like, everyone's pain tolerance is different. Whatever.
Yeah,
That's fine.
true. That's true.
But I think part of his greatness, aside from his ability to move and dribble and the skills that he has, and I guess when he was a point guard and he grew to be whatever 6'10" or whatever, all that's great. But this dude came in on an Olympic team and played with arguably most of that team being Hall of Famers, some of the best players ever. So he had the recipe very early. So that's why I feel like he from a numbers perspective is able to do so well. In addition to him, of course, putting in the work. But if he just if he just accepts that, like sometimes you're gonna have a rolled ankle or an elbow or whatever, and just play through it like he did most of this season. Like I think playing with LeBron and the Lakers and realizing, nah, dude, this is championship or nothing. He pushed through it. If he would just push through, then yeah, AD deserves to be. He has all of the prerequisites needed to be a top 3, top 5 player in the NBA. But yeah, right now it is way too early. Like you said, I have not forgot who he was pre LeBron, and even just how he played the season. His numbers were great, but he was playing with arguably the best second top 4 player ever in NBA. So yeah, AD. Yeah, I agree. AD coming off the list, Jokic coming off the list. For me, my third person off the list, I can't put Steph in the top 10. I just can't.
Really?
I can't. I like. I
Wow.
can't, man, because he hasn't played and I haven't seen him play. Like, I think he will have a great season. I think he will be a top 10 player this year. But if we're, am I looking most recent season, last season or 2, or am I looking what I expect? If I'm looking forward, then yes, I think Steph will be in the top 10 for sure. But if we're looking like for sure what's happened in the last year or 2, I can't do it. But my quick list, I'm gonna go LeBron. I got to give the nod to KD. He's just LeBron, KD,
Yeah, he's
James
different,
Harden.
man.
I can't believe I'm putting Luka over all these people, but yeah, I'm giving Luka the 4.
Luka's a monster, though, bro. He's a monster.
I feel like I'm man. So one of the people mad is Russ. I'm giving Russ number 5. I'm giving Kawhi number 6.
You want to know where they put Russ?
Man, it's I'd be shocked if it was higher than like 17 or something.
Bro, are you sure you want to hear this?
Go ahead. What is it?
They put your man Russ at 36.
My ribs, bro. Okay, all right. So that's basically saying just very quick math. That's a very quick math. That's saying, dang.
You want
That's
me to
saying,
read you a couple people that they said was better than him?
oh my gosh. Let me just finish this real quick. Russ at 5, Kawhi Leonard at 6. I'm gonna put Dame at 7. I'm gonna put if I'm going forward for the season, I'll put Steph at 8, and then I got 2 more positions. Oh, Giannis. I'm gonna give Giannis 8. I'm gonna give Steph 9, and then number 10. I'm gonna answer 10 after you read some of these names to me, please.
Okay, so here go the people that they got better than Russ. This first one is kind of crazy to me.
Just and start it if you can. Can you start at 11 and just go down, or are you gonna go the other way?
I was gonna go the other way. I can go up.
Oh yeah,
I can go
no,
from
it doesn't
11.
matter. It doesn't matter. I just want to know where we are from 11 between 11 and where Russ is at. So whatever direction, it don't matter.
I'm gonna go down. So the next
Okay.
person that they said was better than Russ, just ahead of him,
Okay.
Chris Middleton.
All right. I'm gonna try not to interrupt you, man.
Oh man,
Unless it's just a blasphemous.
De'Aaron Fox,
Okay.
Drew Holiday,
Drew Holiday, who? Is better than Russ, what?
Jaylen Brown, John Morant. Hey, this next one is crazy, bro.
Okay.
Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry, no, he ain't better than Russ. Come on.
Trey Young.
Okay.
Brandon Ingram.
Brandon
CJ.
Ingram from the Pelicans? You must say CJ McCollum? Come on, bro. Yeah, they just don't like Russ. Go ahead.
Rudy Gobert. Kyrie. Pascal Siakam. Karl Anthony Towns. Bradley Beal.
Karl Anthony Towns. Wait. I'm sorry, bro. To me, Karl Anthony Towns, I'm not even sure he's top 50. And no, he should be top 20. But so I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. That's pure ignorance. That upsets me. Seriously.
Man.
Karl Anthony Towns?
Karl Anthony Towns, Bradley Beal, Jamal Murray, Paul George, Zion Williamson.
Zion's never even played in the NBA. So he's teaching me away. Stupid, man.
My man never played.
What, I'm a guess. He played maybe. I don't even know if he played 15 games. I don't feel like I saw him play 15 games this year. I'm gonna look this up. Go ahead.
Oh man, they got Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, Ben Simmons, Chris Paul, Joel Embiid, Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum. Oh man.
All right, I was wrong. Zion played 24 games. I was off by 9.
Oh,
dude, come on,
man.
That's crazy.
Zion hasn't played in the league yet. Oh man.
How is Zion been? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna stop.
We got to talk about Zion one day. We're not going to do it today, but we're going to talk about Zion one day. Thanks for watching Get the Chip on YouTube. For full episodes, visit our website, getthechip.com.